This is 2401 class online orientation. Now let's look at the Blackboard. When you go to your Blackboard, you can find your classes here. And I teach a lot of class, so these are the class, not all of them. This is actually 20% of the class. This brings another topic. If you want to email me, please tell me what class you're in. It helps me to identify you. So you can tell me, I'm in your 2401-021, or that will be good enough. Or 2401-031 class, and that will be good enough. It's easier for me to identify you. So you go to your class. Okay, first, in the previous orientation, we look at the syllabus. So you're gonna look at the syllabus, go through them in detail. So the syllabus, that's where you find the syllabus. You download it, you find the syllabus. Now let's look at the module. So in the previous orientation, we talk about the module. That's the module. That's the module. So in the first week, you're supposed to finish those modules. And it's divided into 10 different units. So again, this is your 1308 class materials. So students supposed to understand this knowledge before they take this class. So we suppose when I teach this class, all the instructor, all the 2401 instructors, suppose we assume you understand those materials already. And if you have difficulty understand those materials, like you don't understand the matrix system, you can go back and look at them. So each module, let's look at module 2 as an example. So these are the materials, class note, common course objective, and those documents. You can go through them. And if you are very confident with the material, you just directly go to the quiz. So each module we have a quiz. And you can click and you can start the quiz. So I highly recommend you to finish them before week 1, because I assume that day is due on the August 30th, 11:59 p.m. So that's the first week, Sunday evening. And you have to finish it. You have to finish it. And once you finish it, you will see your grade. You will see your grade, and on the last page, and also on the Blackboard, you can check your grade here. You go to the hide the close tool, full grade center. So you can see your grade here. So you go to the full grade center, you can see all these grades. It will show here. And based on the 10 quiz, you have a pretty good understanding of how do you perform, where you stand in this class. And if you finish all those 10 quiz, I will give you 5 bonus points, as I promised in the syllabus part. So you can have some bonus point. Okay, next one, let's look at the lecture material. So the lecture material is here. You go to this place, you look at the lecture material. The whole semester lecture materials are here. And for the test, you also come here. For the lecture test, all the lecture materials in this folder, including the test. All the lab materials is in this folder, including the lab practical. So in the first unit, you come to here, you click the Unit 1 PowerPoint. Okay, for the first lecture, you download this. This will give you the PowerPoint. And you click this and this to finish the online lecture. They are posted on YouTube, so you can watch them as many times as you like. And I divide them to several small lectures, because I know students usually lose their attention after about 10-15 minutes. So each lecture is shorter than 15 minutes. You can watch it as many times as you like. And all the exams, like Unit 1 exam, come from this PowerPoint. And you say, why do I still need to have the book? Because the PowerPoint the word is very short. So if you read the PowerPoint, you see the picture, you're not sure what it's talking about, go back to read the book. That's the most efficient way to prepare for this class. And once you finish the lectures based on the schedule on the last page of the syllabus, and you know you are ready to take the test on the test days, you come here. Okay, test 1. I have all the tests here. You won't be able to see it because is not available to you yet. I make it available on the test day. So the test day, first test is 9/15, and this test will be available. So you come here, you click this, you start the test. And the test time, the timer, 40 minutes timer will start. So you have to finish your test within 40 minutes. No matter when you start, you're allowed to finish this test. That's available for those 24 hours window. And you have to use the webcam and responders lockdown browser is required. So we'll give you a practice. On week 3, I will make this available, practice quiz. You will see this available on the week 3. So after September 6th. And this is a practice. I make it exactly the same requirement as the other test. So it's a practice. It's a practice. So it's for you to make sure you have those browser correctly. You can finish those quiz. There are only 3 questions. I have 1 fill the blank, which mimic your lab practical, and 2 multiple choice, mimic your lecture test. And I give you a 5 minutes time limit. It's way enough. So the purpose is, if you have any difficulty, you should report to me before you start the exam. And on the exam day, you should be fine. You follow the procedure. And I make it exactly the same procedure. So you have to show, it will ask you, show the ID, you have to show the ID, and it will ask you to go around, show me the room. You have to record your whole room. And it goes through exactly the same procedure. And after you finish this, the Blackboard will give me a video. And it will label those look suspicious. So if you block your face, you leave during the test, it will label it. That's why we use the webcam. That's why we use the webcam. And after you finish the quiz, after you finish each test, I will look at the video. If I see too many suspicious marks on the Blackboard, I will go back and look. And if I found, okay, you don't follow the test rule, means you leave during the test, or you use your cell phone electrical device, and I will email you, say, okay, I could not take this test, it's considered cheating, then I will take your test score off. You can have 0 on the test. So it's pretty important you do the practice quiz on week 3 to make sure your hardware, everything run well. And let's go to the lab. So the lab materials are here. You go to this part. So Unit 1 lab is here. And of course, we have the lab practicals. So they are all the semester materials. I put them online already. And you will see the lab practical available during the test day, which is the practical one is the 15th. September 15th, and you have 24 hours window to finish those 30 minutes lab practical. And for the lab, okay, let's click the lab. So lab 1, lab 2, these are the manuals. Lab go hand in hand pretty well with the lecture. And they're part of the lecture, actually. We'll go over those knowledge in the class. We just pick some difficult part, and it become your lab. So the lab is fill the blank, means you need to be familiar with those lab terminology. So the lab, I give you a short instruction. That's how I lead the lab. In the normal semester, the same. When we go to the lab, I will give you a short instruction, usually 3 to 5 minutes. And I will say, okay, I will turn you loose. So you work as a group, you work by yourself, you look at your textbook, you look at your atlas, and you find the answer. And if you have question, of course you ask me. So that's how the lab goes. I don't teach the lab much. And I believe for a nursing student, for student go to the medical field, you need to learn how to learn by yourself, how to teach yourself, or work as a group. So the lab, I don't teach too much. And let's look at the lab menu. So if you download it, you're going to look like... download. It's going to look like this. This is the Intro MP lab, but similar. So like lab 1, you need to be familiar with those terminology. So I will give you a model, or ask you, okay, well, dorsal, and what's the correct word pair with the dorsal? It will be ventral. So it's pretty straightforward. It's pretty straightforward, and you need to be able to spell those words correctly. Like this, another one. This is the AP1's Lab 1. So it's basically those terminology. And I will give you a model and ask you, what's this plane? Okay, this is the sagittal plane, this is median plane, this is coronal plane, or transverse plane. Or what's this cavity? Cranial cavity, spinal cavity. So you need to spell those words correctly. And that's the lab. So the lab, I don't teach too much. And the instructions for Lab 1, Lab 2 are here. Excuse me. And once you finish all the lab 6, and for the lab practical 1 is in the lab folder. So all the lab material in the lab folder. So this will be available for the lab practical 1 on this day, on the test day. So once you finish the test, you can go to check your grade, all your grade, go to your grade center, and you can check your grade. So you can find your grade in here. All the grades are here, including those module. Even though I don't count the grades as a module, they're all here. Okay, so we go through the syllabus, lecture, the lab, modules. Okay, what's this? What's coming course objective? This is, I won't teach this. This is what you're supposed to learn for this class. This is difficult class. I put this here to let students understand how difficult this class is. So this is what I supposed to teach, cover this. And some students use it to help them for the study guide, for the review. Like they know, okay, I'm supposed to be familiar with this. And also, this gives you a general idea. Like some student will say, well, why this class is so difficult? This instructor teach material too difficult. I will ask you, okay, go to look at this. And this is how the depths this class is supposed to cover. I did not teach this class super difficult, especially I've taught this class for 4 years. So I know what I'm supposed to cover. So this is the common course objective. We don't use this too much, and I think we cover everything. If I have any announcement, I'll post this here. I'll post here. Okay, happy study.